Good morning, everyone. I knew this was going to happen. I just saw this Maya bird's nest and I thought to myself, this will not go well. Hi everyone and welcome to Cebu, Philippines. The Maya bird I was talking about was building this nest up in one of my palm tree in my garden, and I knew it was a bad idea when I saw it. Well, it started out good. The Maya nest was built high up in one of the palm trees here, and I'm going to show you one of the palm trees that we currently have that have lots of Maya birds. It's the one behind me right now. So that tree, if you can see it, have a couple of Maya birds, and the one under here, let's go close. Yeah, that's also one of the Maya bird here close to my gym. What do you know? Yeah, remember I planted these nice orchids. They're still growing now several weeks later, and the roots have not yet settled into the tree. Maya bird is also called Chestnut Munia, but here in the Philippines many just call it Maya. I have them in these trees, and it is nesting in almost all of them. What I noticed just a few days ago, I saw this nest hanging out of the top of the tree after a heavy storm. Unfortunately, I went over here just a few minutes ago and I found it. The nest, I mean. So I'm gonna pick it up now because it landed on the ground. It is hiding behind these trees. You cannot see it yet, but here in the garden, in this corner, that is where it ended up. If we take this tree, we remove a little bit leaves, and you can see there is no Maya nest here, but here on the ground. See if I can show you it on the video. Can you see the nest? Oh, here it is. Here's the nest. So that is the nest. It's 3 eggs inside. What I could do was to either leave it there and they will surely end up as someone's food, or I could try to put it into one of the lower palm tree here that I can reach with my hand, but I'm not sure if the Maya bird will come and guess that it's lying in a different tree. But if I put it back up into the same tree, maybe, if I'm lucky, maybe it will come back and look into the nest and try to rear the eggs. But most likely these eggs are gone, are dead already. But we will do I will do a try anyway. Now I've been able to put up the ladder, and if I'm lucky and I don't fall down, I will be able to put this nest all the way up there, and then we just wait and see if the mother and father will come back. Because as you know, the Maya bird have both parents taking care of the eggs. Let's climb up. If I stand on this one, I might fall down. The ants are attacking me. How can I do this? Oh. Yeah. And you see where the egg is, so you try to put it in the same direction. Just bend down a little bit. Yeah, like that. And just put it on top. So now what we try to do now is to just remove the ladder, go a little bit back, and we'll see if the Maya bird will return. If we're really lucky, it'll return and the egg is fine, and maybe, just maybe, we can get 1 or 2 Maya birds in this tree this year also. That would be great. So let's put away the ladder. The ladder is back, and with the help of my good friend Jun Jun, we were able to put the nest up. Now I'm just going to sit back. I will go up on the terrace, try to see if I can see if any of the Maya bird will return. Most likely it will not, and this is something naturalists have talked about a long time. Should you intervene when animals or birds have any issues or problems? In this case, I chose to try. Anyway, we will just see in a few days, most likely, and maybe we need longer time. As you know, we have a couple of Maya birds up here, and they are doing just fine. They had some strange behavior lately because they started to build a new nest on top of their old nest. I'm not sure what that is about. It might be that their egg died, or it's a different couple that just overtook someone else's nesting place, and instead of reusing their old nest, they chose to build on top of it. But what I think really happened was that the old nest was leaking. It became very small at the end, and they needed to repair it. But instead of repairing, it looked like they have built a new nest on top of the old one. They have been in and out of the old nest, but they are now kind of occupying the top floor of their old nest, and that's where they are staying at the moment. I never go close to these nests when they are lying there, but I am observing it, and I don't want to go too close because the birds are afraid, and the closer I get, they will fly out of the nest and will not lay on the egg, which they need right now. As you know, I have several Maya birds in my garden laying eggs, and it's very fun to see them succeed in their egg layings. And it's also very fun to see that I get more and more Maya birds in this area, because this area did not have any Maya birds before. It was first after we moved in and then start planting lots of trees here. And you have seen before, I have lots of trees on my garden, and all this have helped to create habitats that the Maya birds love. So if you want to have Maya birds in the garden, plant some trees, make a habitat for them. And if you don't know if you have a habitat but do have birds, you have a habitat for them. So don't worry, but take care of them as much as you can. You can add a little bit food on the grass, on the lawn, anywhere, and that also might help to supplement their diet. If you don't, most likely they will find food, but extra food for birds always helps a little bit. At least I do it sometimes. Not much, but I do it. Other things you can do is make sure that you leave some parts of your property quiet as some of these birds, they do require peace and quiet and don't want too much disturbance. Other birds are more tolerant, and these birds, even though they're wild birds, they are tolerant to the house and hours noise, because we most likely are quiet people, so no problem. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do so under, and to everyone who have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Until next time, I will go back to my birding location and watch more bird. And remember, birding is fun every day.